was present. From tennis star. First of all, Mr. Tiffy LeBron James and Kasa, who is considered as one
LeBron James on the channel.
On the channel.
I'll create an iPhone.
Get an iPhone.
Now, Australian no Messi.
Exactly.
We are talking about LeBron James.
Yes. Look,
there's America.
Yeah.
Some go for you, some for more.
Yeah, LeBron.
Any paper on one phone.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi.
I'm a fanboy to Lionel Messi. There is Tom Brady, who is also a top movie star, also fanboy Lionel Messi. Every time I saw them, na always in Pabwa, just by their side on him. There is the big Kardashian name, Kim Kardashian, I name top entertainment star also over the US or home. Then there is also Serena Williams on him. Or then in the funeral bets na honoma. Oh, Lionel Messi picture because you know what? Lionel Messi is coming. Now, when Lionel Messi came on, no, the story and the beauty of everything that went on, they say, around this time, the game against Cruz Azul, no, a draw, then Lionel Messi comes on, the Argentine god, and all of a sudden, no, I ain't here.
Jeez.
And look at the time. Referee no added 90 plus 2.
Okay.
And or 2 minutes and
a toso. That game ne draw.
Yeah, game ne draw. And 1-1 before Lionel Messi scored. Yeah, but 2 minutes na we. And if only nya free kick. Inter Miami for nya free kick. Na senior man diem. Ojina actually left foot on.
Look, Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi.
Yeah. I see.
And also no pay home.
Yeah.
Asako argument in Diabo. The real good argument, you know. Asako for Diaba. Say, look, Lionel Messi, I'm so mean the ball of Sa said the amount for person. I'm canon. And the technique of the bob and at your for when I'm on Johnny live on Facebook in Shaban 4.5 FM. And I'm also sharing live on Pimsan TV, no. Mama sharing our baby, I will share from YouTube. Most of them live. I will a Kiss FM. Oh, talk rather no. Me saw the Facebook. Never said Lionel Messi first goal. I was said him Inter Miami. National coach Tatama.
Gerardo Martino.
Messi is Messi.
Rich, now this is the poetic side of the game. I did.
Messi is Messi.
That's how you're Ronaldo fan.
Me Ronaldo. Sorry, I'm a catcher.
Yeah.
Me a true and true Ronaldo fan.
Yeah.
Obi oni mi bi anim.
Yeah.
But look, ball.
Yeah.
In there, be ball, be kind ball, be football. This Lionel Messi guy, yeah, no opportunity and Maradona be brisa. Yeah, and Pele Musa. So I tell you, by a generation, boy, no. Look, Ronaldo is Ronaldo.
But Rich,
Lionel Messi.
Rich, Unim, while I agree with you, say Lionel Messi is the goat, is one of the goats, no. Messi Ronaldo fan.
It's one of the goats.
One of the goats. Maybe goats, no me be four. Lionel Messi and that's me.
Okay.
It's Rich Shadio.
Oh, number one where you hang.
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo, Aveiro de Santos.
Okay.
Yeah, the Portuguese guy named goat.
To you, Fifi Manfred.
Yeah.
The rare goat to you.
Ronaldo.
Hey, Ronaldo.
Yes, Ronaldo is a goat.
Onu Fiwana Messi aba.
Yeah.
Okay, yama team for no metro maybe.
Yeah.
Auntie, what a football, oh, chance so have football.
Yeah.
Young camera do na masam.
There.
Young Pele Masabia. Oh, there, Ebia also have a mouse to do
exactly.
But yeah, generation. Why not be you as a real goat?
My greatest of all time.
It will greatest of all time.
Yeah. The greatest goal scorer of the game. And the greatest champion
and shifting goal post.
No, me more need time so me.
Okay.
Because Champions League competition, who they say the most prestigious competition. No, only the greatest goal scorer there. Only the greatest goal scorer in international competitions. Only the greatest goal scorer never will be. For me, Cristiano Ronaldo is the guy when it comes to goals. Now, Rich, Messi go near Kama, but there is a lot of criticism. Okay, tell me Ronaldo call Saudi Arabia. No. Yes, goalkeepers be on your fishermen and carpenters. So, born a back community mention. Mr. Join us on Facebook, and I want to give you a specific job. So, just look at goalkeeper and first the positioning. Any steps or 2 years and or diving to go for this goal. I think the FIFA should go and investigate this goal that Messi shared. Sure, Rich. Messi Bobo should goalkeeper. What's this guy doing?
Mr. Jeff, I want to say Fifi can go in one. So all the FIFA investigate goalkeeper no. Him so chef for video no mum for to there. Say video am for ho. Him say me ti kaka am for ho. Omo fanya.
To the issue goalkeeper.
Fa to lose in ti kaka. Omo hwe no a. What for goal for to.
Yes.
Na FIFA fe can go no one. What's go na dey?
Goalkeeper ni movement before so be to no ho no. Rich. What is onyade? So
hey Pauli aba.
Okay.
Say Pauli in
say Ushe goalkeeper na. As a goalkeeper, once the ball goes, first step, second step, you go. Bashebon. Or Messi nyabo na. As on 3-4 steps, this is not a good goalkeeper. Ultimately convince him say goalkeeper we. Organic because we are judging them. Rich, look at this.
We
teaching when you goalkeeper. Coach French. He's not a good goalkeeper. And you're correct goalkeeping. And
Remy boy, Koku Ignatius. Other Fifi, I always in your support. But Lionel Messi is the realistic goat of our time in soccer. Stephen Akufi, I say legend Curry expensive moment. Messi scored his Inter Miami derby against Cruz Azul. Makes all fan admire. Young J-Max, Ronaldo. Ronaldo for number. Eti, Kofi, asema who can say we see us.
Now was a boy.
It's a damning statement.
I would make the boys rich, but the video is.
So it's FIFA investigating goalkeeper.
I said Messi for ne case FIFA investigating Saudi Arabia for goalkeepers now without the ball shot and our 4 months. So why don't you investigate this? Yes, when goalkeepers fumble, we have investigations. She goalkeeper. She goalkeeper. She goalkeeper steps and san autono. Which
ana unfa credit no. Emfa Milan no Messi he. E do si gina bonnet. What they had you? She human war no moto no ho no. Na she said the no Messi si play ball no. At the far almost lobby ball no kakra bi. Ana the form and ball ni ko na no. As off. Lionel Messi. Akona no na said the what draw ball na you know as you are drawing people so na dey na eko.
No rich but
akona na eko. Yeah. Na eko na koto. What if FIFA investigate
which mene oya adwen say Messi bought free kicks. Messi a top free kick taker. In fact one of the best. So there's a free kick in the own him ball. Was better free kicks than this. But make us say this particular free kick Paul me pe video that we show no. The overview video.
Yeah, where they clear pa.
Now Obian say the movement of the goalkeeper should be Ojina. He's standing right behind his wall. Ojina wall nechi. It's Messi 2 more now. Or 2 steps in there 4. Cranside will do on. Or the power per crumple. Zoom the one on the tactical ball for us. Into keep on 29 here. Ah, chief. Yeah, come on, yard.
OG1 Ghana. I say yes, the moment I saw this goal, when I wake up this morning, I have a concern with the goalkeeper's performance. Yeah. As if he wanted Lionel Messi to score.
Yes. The OGC, you know, we are one moment send it Tilo.
You trying to kakra?
We are 7 in the college. We're a top guy.
I don't know o'clock on 7,000 Anna.
And a Bobo says so we can assume so o'clock.
And we any POP no. I see.
Rich, Lionel Messi goalkeeper. Goalkeeper.
The keeper here investigated on.
Questionable goalkeeper. Questionable goalkeeper. Lionel Messi.
I said, oh yama, Messi free.
And I said that's a wow rich. I did Yamina America. Yeah, you go natural. Omo say senior man go no share na come. But goalkeeper ne perfect.
Me no boss on say FIFA is right.
You guys agree.
Kofi to obi ase go o say still na.
Go with it.
Keeper ne nya de.
Na go on there.
Na me ba wo. Sa go ya le no Messi boy. Tibo koto anom ne. Ederson ko be show mo.
Aha. Enu yes am Messi correct free kicks
now. Na we nya correct.
No ti. Messi to me boss England for corner friend top beans. Ba na se pe. Enu ye hwan Liverpool versus Barcelona El Camp now. Ni ode share Alisson. Virgil van Dijk free ye. Iti anka ball no. Alisson to no ho, na anka ball no. But this guy want to know one ade oye nya just obi ago.
Kofi asembe na wo kan.
Richard na
video ye hwe nye keeper na to no.
Like me chese
o me mama. Pauli mi saw there for video no kwachire. So also keeper na
This one 10 to 1 me change it. Because the one nyadia, and not just one nyadia no.
Obi, ade ro kasa no o doctor na.
They say ade ro ye one you to one to no kra. Akara.
Enye keeper na to no.
So it are keeper na nyade.
Pauli we want sa for video for to so.
Keeper na nyade.
Enye keeper na to no. Keeper na obobo no from baby am biti.
Yeah.
Na keeper ni gina right. Baby am biti am me Facebook no. Na keeper ni gina pole back no. Right side ho no.
Yeah.
And Lionel Messi the ball on the bar left side of baby and meeting.
Exactly.
And we baby keep you or buy ya or to no but Nelson and Cabono. What's what
which Shadio? A cruiser zoo for no warning. Aye. Between cruiser
the former home players
Messi bit my bar for Manas.
Okay.
Between cruiser zoo for no war any baby a goalkeeper Nijan. Or Gina war net cheap. Then what is the essence of the war? Essence war on the essence the same. About Boni Fifika go to another step to the upper top goalkeepers, another step to the left. He could have saved this penalty, this free kick. Oh, me, I'm not impressed. Me, cast Messi nyade. I'm just saying that with this free kick, the goalkeeper has questions to answer. Say MLS won't be investigating a fine, some won't investigating no problem. FIFA 4 investigating no. Messi a top by free kick here. Ronaldo here. See, Mr.
Hereford man was a keeper. Even my younger sister will cut this ball.
Right.
As it's still Ronaldo. It's one baby of Fibano. Oh, yeah, then. Still Ronaldo. So now, but Mammy for breaking news with Grim.
Yeah.
Not twice woman.
Okay.
On say, Yami Adma, a bought Dumia.
Yeah.
Krura.
Yeah.
I will call the Kodachi.
Yeah.
Nan so be or quite the Kodachi bien who say, well, fool.
Yeah.
I want very, very bushy. Omado no pay. Omado. Before I pim so be call no. Omado. Come. And if fatilo be call. Obe call a adako jacha or no more done.
Oh, okay.
Also opim so call there.
Yeah.
Yeah, do. Adako jacha no. Adako jacha ni. Otokos adako jacha. Ahofu ama je say. We dey unhwe ni enti omodo na anopai inspection no. And so it's my 2050 young to us.
Richard, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, come with it. I want us to start straight from Italy, and there are a lot of things. Which, first of all, time Milan for no Jama Inzaghi Ekoyen, Jama Maldini Ekoyen. I was one of the first people who said, why do you let Maldini go? Once the rebuild of the club go in the right direction, under him, Milan are winning Scudetto. No, he has brought some of the best players into the Milan project, and things seems to be going on well. But the deputy Folani took over for Milan, and the owners of AC Milan allowed Maldini to go because they had differences in how the club should be run. Now, Rich, what will business at Milan for a year in the last few days? The likes of Sami Chukwueze, Christian Pulisic, Robin Loftus-Cheek, they know how Okafu now is in Milan and trying to sign. If you are a Milanisti, these things are good news for you. And while the departure of Maldini was not a good enough thing for them, no, it looks like things are going well. Rich, and Chebia no more announcing the signing of Captain America, the captain of the USMT, Christian Pulisic, Albert joining AC Milan. He wanted the move. And Uche business no more now. It's also very, very good business in getting these boys to come to Milan. One of the problems here highlighted last season in the Champions League semi-final against International Milan, they said when Rafael Leao got injured, there were issues in terms of who will be the replacement for these players, who was going to be the man to take up the mantle and get the job done. So Inter have understood, say AC Milan have understood, say all person come in the Scudetto, even in Europe, they need much more than their star boy Rafael Leao. So they need to augment the quality players now at certain positions, especially on the wings and in attack. And that's exactly why they've gotten a branch here, your friend Christian Pulisic, to come and augment how good he is. On the other side of their attack, there was Salamikes, who is not really an exciting winger that you want him. Meaning, Christian Pulisic, about Chelsea, he has fluttered to deceive. He hasn't really played to the expectation, and now will be expected time of free Dortmund Urbano. But you see, sometimes Rich, say players every team Biba, not say they want rejuvenation for their career and themselves. This can be a springboard for them, and I think that for Christian Pulisic, a big chance for him to grab. So be taking their talent Serie A by storm, play good football, and take AC Milan to the levels that they want to get. Apart from him, just before the Pulisic deal, Sandro Tonali had left. And I said it verbatim, say, in my opinion, there is no way a true and true Milanisti should be sold to Newcastle. No mean na AC Milan ni Newcastle ni. Why should a Milanistic boy go through the ranks of AC Milan be sold to Newcastle? And you say be a Newcastle Cup Champions League and AC Milan team in Mobi. All of them are in that free. All of them will play in the league this season. AC Milan has been good in recent times. But because Maldini left, because the direction of the club had changed, Sandro Tonali had left. Now, no. If we want to augment our midfielder, already there is Ismail Benacer and Frank Yannick Kessieko. We can get Sandro Tonali sometimes. Now, Ismail Benacer and a ball 6 and 8 and Brahim Diaz has also left to Real Madrid. So they were short in midfield quality. If you want midfield quality, then let's go to Chelsea and get one of the players that also should have played very good football under Chelsea. But a player near the end, he didn't really realize how good of a potential that he had. And then he fell down the pecking order at Chelsea Football Club. You see, the Milan for now realize Oko Englander, a lot of the English boys, no, some of them academies no munia. They're unable to get enough playing time, and they want to use their talent as a springboard to come back and come and play very well. And key amongst them, Fikayo Tomori, who has played very well since joining AC Milan under Stefan Pioli. So exactly the job that they came to do. Makani several times on a good day, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is one of the best players that you can get as a press-resistant midfielder. Usually, one of the greatest assets for press-resistant players now the center of gravity, which is low for Lionel Messi, Mohamed Kudus, almost short. So it's difficult for you to rub them off the ball because from a center of gravity no form and they are much more stable on the ball. But with players like Ruben Diaz, they do not have a good center of gravity in terms compared to their height, But the upper body strength almost unity. They're able to hold on to the ball and bulldoze through players, and that's exactly what they've gotten him for his press resistant ability, the progressive carries, and in the attacking instincts as an attacking number 8. Abrante friend Ruben Loftus-Cheek has gone also to AC Milan. Apart from him, already Noah Okafor, Edru Milan, in the medicals to make sure so also every free Salzburg, Albert joining AC Milan as one of the attackers. But Rich, I was shocked when Milan wanted to trigger the release of Sami Chukwueze. Yeah.
I know Alan and catcher says almost Sami Chukwueze.
They want Sami Chukwueze.
It's almost be a crowd.
Yeah, no Okafor doing Sami Chukwueze is coming to AC Milan. And when they hear the depth and quality of the attackers and Milan for Deba, because they know say next season like I told you, say Rafael Leao, Olivier Giroud, Enyine. How do you get different dynamism? And you also last season, they always wanted to go with the transitions and go long to Olivier Giroud for the balls to stick with him. Now, Abrante friend Brahim Diaz will pick up those pieces. I don't know if Brahim Diaz will return into AC Milan, but you need much more depth in attack to compete with other teams, especially when team say International Milan are not getting Lukaku. No Okafor Babi Jumano to get a job done. Now, I saw some reports this morning, and Mauricio Pochettino called Chelsea game pre-match press conference against Brighton and Hove Albion. You be saying about Romelu Lukaku. See, be answer sign. Romelu Lukaku is still clubless. I won't be shocked to see a boss season where Lukaku will be in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, but there's also Copa. Inter Milan. Yeah. I don't know. Steven. Yeah. So Copa also say, why mistake? I know him paying for Nkasa is ready to play for Inter.
No, but will he accept Nacho Pano? Would Simeone Inzaghi accept say Romelu Lukaku enough for him to bring him back into the team now? Because Rich, you see, say club I will say other club no. Club that stood by you. The club gave you a safe haven. Abraham Koye with Chelsea to come there and get a job done. If everything goes well for you, that's what I will say. Because you did not start in a Champions League game when my brother friend Ezin Dzeko have started in, then you have issues and you start cutting offers from Juventus. Then it's a bigger problem. Like I said several times, I don't know who is managing Romelu Lukaku in some of these things. Sebastian Ferreira, many lawyers should really make sure they are dealing with Romelu Lukaku very well and get everything done. But as it stands now, Milan still are off the table. Juventus deal no air down, but has a caveat. The caveat is as and when they are able to sell Dusan Vlahovic to Paris Saint-Germain. But yes, also say apart from Dusan Vlahovic, PSG are also looking at more player Rasmus Højlund from Atlanta, possibly to replace them. So Juventus go for Rasmus Højlund. It means that Lukaku is left in limbo, and that's where Saudi Arabia will come in. It's like the Sadio Mane deal. Sadio Mane never wanted to go to Saudi Arabia. He was not in their plans. He never thought of it. But just when a Bayern for making it very hard for him to stay in the team, no, now you know, say willingly, Sadio Mane would want to speak to Saudi Arabia for no, and possibly go to Al Nassr. And once he goes there, that's the thing with negotiations. There is a lot of time. But Pochettino say, "Enyadi ome Lukaku, so I'm kokotuno kubam kra ebe affect no. Omuni team ni de Lukaku train o baby, onusu train o baby, and I'll building the squad no in that regard. Now to the big one." Rich, I am very, very happy this morning. When I woke up, in fact, in Ranajo, now, me say Paris Saint-Germain for list of traveling players to Korea and Japan for preseason, you know. Kylian, Luton, Mbappe, Edien Kahan. That is the... You see, it was the best way from Nasser Al-Khelaifi. It wasn't Mekachi was saying, maybe Paris Saint-Germain should move on without Mbappe. They should. Which Yakane fear several times said when Paris Saint-Germain started, in the bid to compete with the bigger European boys now, they felt that we need to go above just using the staircase and use the elevator. Almost use the elevator with the big name players are now they understand that they have to get a player and team-oriented project. And in this team-oriented project, and the first person our Babeshe was Luis Campos. And I said, sir, with how Luis Campos works as a sporting director and an advisor in San Bruno, he needs people that wants to play with a team. Now, I told you two things to say. With Luis Ocampos in there, two of the things that could happen is he may bring Jose Mourinho as the manager. If he brings Jose Mourinho as the manager, it is because he wants somebody that can control the dressing room and build a team, not necessarily hinged on individuals. Because in the modern day of football, just pure talent of one person can't win the game. You need everybody to be in sync. And so, what's maybe Rich, you can't know if Mbappe's talent was enough, probably in France beat Argentina at the World Cup. No? But the talent alone is not enough. You need a whole team to be together. Once Luis Enrique has come in as the manager, his disciplinary record as a manager is telling, and definitely he will make sure say Obe Kylian Luton Mbappe and line. Mbappe, you see Mbappe returning about Paris Saint-Germain as the first day of training. No? He was expected to go to the CEO's office and then let them know say unim bana mabano ebia meko ebia menko inti se menko a yenye say se meko a yenye say Mbappe baya when few bia no ko training. Yes, silence. He didn't say anything to anybody. So that's the reason why a lot of the multiple reports from France, from Jules Laurens Mo and in L'Equipe Mono are constantly saying that the Paris Saint-Germain authority and hierarchy are peeved of the attitude of Kylian Mbappe. Because Rich say say Mbappe he just wants to play ball. Because of the contract running out in 2024. Now, urging a loyalty money of 200 million. Because Oko for free to Real Madrid in Tino, he will go and get extra signing on fee from Real Madrid and be a Madridista on top of that, then shame the French people, which is something that they don't want to happen. Rich, now, me who diabolic human being be in football management of Florentino Perez. I told you, say he is the orchestrator behind everything Mbappe and his mother are doing. Play ball. They would want to keep him there. The idea was to keep him because the Olympic Games was going to happen in 2024. So he is the face of French football. They would want to keep him at all costs. But I like the way the Qataris are going. And Leonardo Behind. Say before Mbappe, there was PSG. Yes, PSG wasn't winning. They haven't really won since he even came in. In the CBT Jana Manaka, he has to happen. Again, the bigger problem is why Nebeto Paris Kylian Mbappe?
That's a problem.
Kashek phone before United. They now would have been a viable option. But still,
Jackson Mubi and give you a fan.
Yeah.
And then so called Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Clubs no has okay. Young got to Branton and all the about 1 year. And sound 1 year now. I can't Paris Saint-Germain. No bomb for mine.
Yeah.
After 1 year, no, the uncle Real Madrid.
Yeah. You see,
but not so easy.
No, only say because of Paris Saint-Germain stands non person pulling into. Now, there are two ways, Michelle. If you join us, this is how I want to explain it. Kylian Mbappe would not want to sit on the bench the whole season. Paris Saint-Germain say transfer season is close. Still, all extended contract now will be a Maya. Then what we do is say you are probably going to sit on the bench. Which say open coach to beat my enforces are the Nepal. Luis Enrique is the man. He can enforce it. He does not care. He has worked with Lionel Messi before. Never really cared about what Messi would do. In fact, they are not sending warnings to Messi's teammates to tell him. Say, oh no, dear. He wants things to done in the right way as a coach, and he is the boss of the team. Now, whilst that's the issue, no, say Saudi Arabia for one bar, and which Mami for Wilchem. According to L'Equipe, Paris Saint-Germain and Caicedo Chinchin open 250 so in Farmeton. So who this Canada? And it is a good deal for them. They are going to take the money, even if it is 100 million, even if it is 150 million, and it meets their evaluation of Kylian Mbappe. But the bigger problem is, will Mbappe accept to play in Saudi Arabia at this age? I don't have a problem. No? At this age, will Mbappe accept to go to Saudi Arabia even for a year? Saudi for the Mbappe for 1 year, their league will probably flourish because the commercial and imaging rights will go up. All the world's attention may come there at Mbappe's peak. So about Saudi Arabia, you see, I say Mbappe mame Faisal Amari, and ne papa etnase, and they should find a way to deal with Mbappe's situation. Or Paris Saint-Germain, it has the tendency to put Mbappe's career in limbo. Okay. Like if you see we more, and you be illegal and right. Sure. On paper, it's illegal, but it's not right. Mm-hmm. Especially when you're having a moral argument. Yeah. That is why it is Mbappe's prerogative to extend the contract or not. Because now, a man for whom I brand is as a good. Yeah, as a hold the club to the ransom. Yeah. On the born body about a man for Fuso shot, but Mwadi. And it's bad for no one Kylian Mbappe. Oh, one player, I love him. Well, the public image is very important. Which you see, I have a problem with Kylian Mbappe, Mame, and the handling of Kylian Mbappe's public image. And Chebiano have issues with the FFF about an imaging rights. Yeah. He had the same issue with Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain at the end of last season, a promo video. You see, this is why the Parisians are very, very peeved. Only a promo video. Say, next season, we are season ticket holder. We want you to come back to the Parc des Princes. Come and watch football. Come and watch our stars. In about 2 seconds or 1 second of it, there was Kylian Mbappe's picture in their eye show on. Mbappe said, no, if you are using my image for anything corporate or promotional, for club na meme bona, you need to seek my permission. So, eyebrows were raised. Yeah. Was there insight in Mbappe? Because I know, Sir Rich, say me sign a contract extension, may sign a contract with any football club, with any organization in the contract. That your image right and what have you is catered for. That's why you can stand in front of camera for promotion. I don't know, say football no provided for Paris Saint-Germain. And different from the promotion and marketing things he can give to Paris Saint-Germain. And these are the questions in there. He asked them for that. The Parisian was okay, fine. If you can ask questions about see they will pick chapeau, promotion there, then we need to make sure say you do the right thing. And in doing the right thing, either you extend your contract or not. And I don't think say Paris Saint-Germain for you wrong. Or see you me won't come. Me person me who say club no bet man I want him. Because me chairman next year, o contract no end running out. Running out ameboka. PSG bet man boka in excess of 150 million. Some players would have to be sold if Mbappe goes on for free. And share club it say Paris Saint-Germain. Nancy now so ton players again before you can balance your books and stay afloat to get a job done. And it's a big issue. I think say Faisal Amari is also the same thing happened with the FFF. Mbappe catch up saying image rights, he wants a clear-cut deal done with respect to image rights, and sign money in. But Madrid for the same country on Betono. Almost, you see, Makache Madrid for say, almost some of your Betono. I am Betono and season. Me personally, I'm ready for an academic education on financial. Your friend is saying financial movement on Beto Mbappe. I want to see. Seban so much Matona. You see, the other side of the argument is that Madrid can be happy because now Paris Saint-Germain's hands will be tied. You see a ton. Obi any honum. No matter the back is okay, fine. Man, a loan this season. About the loan and next year. Yes, next year we will pay this amount of money. They can have a way that to be done. But As to you say they can buy him outright this summer, I still have my doubts. And up till now, I'll eat the humble cake anytime I'm Madrid.
Okay.
If it's my stage, man. I mean, you pa.
But you catch here for say, Pauli, I don't dare not ready now. Because I'm saying me who you know, but they say 10 abo.
Yeah.
And you know, as 94.7.
Okay.
I'm not joining. I will and crying.
Okay.
But Pauli, me so check it. I don't know your auntie. I fit 10 and Dico Yans, no, or Momo Hair Life. Our Doom TV, so no, everything I should do. Tiagusua, yes, I'm an instant. Young,
and the Premier League series games are starting. And then you may, I think, 11 p.m. Ghana time or so. Manchester United, Bebo Arsenal, Chelsea, Bebo Brighton, and Hove Albion, or Philadelphia. And as part of this once, no, the two teams in your pre-match press conferences. And I loved the way Mauricio Pochettino with respect to answering of questions. He was asked 2 or 3 major questions. And this is the first one. Yibisa said, does he want the signings now? Because what you have to say, baby, when it's in the so Shemukina. Does he want those signings now whilst he's in Philadelphia? Asemo Kachen is now who wouldn't? Me signings in this mepe. Me be see we in intentem. Me akuyanim. And he has told them, every deal that is possible. And you know, it was purposeful and directed towards the level friend is saying, Moses Caicedo deal. No? Which, we in the pre-match conference now, and check, and Roberto deserves so tenacity for Brighton and Hove Albion. And he say, Chelsea for say, Moye saying, Moses Caicedo deal, no sign a contract extension, no? And Kamuba Manako at a price. If Roberto deserves, no, see, and can't Chelsea fans who we are seeing now say, he, Roberto Di Zerbi, did not promise to let Moses Caicedo go at any fee. Onim said Tony Bloom and the other Brighton directors no did promise him there. But as it stands now, on next season, Open Moses Caicedo, na Tony Bloom import catch say, ene, any even next week, Obiang meeting the buying and the evaluation of Moses Caicedo into one baby and he's going to be with them. No Campono, Chelsea pa. Omunfa Levi ko Lembreno. Obejina ka Moses Caicedo ho no de omaye adwuma, and it has sparked a lot of worry. The conversation has been simple. Brighton feels that Moses Caicedo is in and around the price range of Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham. They believe that he is as good as those two midfielders in T. Say Chelsea penny there. Muntia something close to the 100 million. With whatever structure that you want. 70 million, 60 million, 80 million. No. Brighton believe that that is really not enough to get a job done. So they really want to make sure they get as much as money that they can get from Chelsea Football Club to get Moses Caicedo. Now, the update for Moses Caicedo is that the agents no air fly from Ecuador to go and meet Chelsea for Philadelphia. And tonight, there is going to be a possible face-to-face meeting between Lawrence Stewart, and the co-sporting directors, then Tony Brumo, then Baghdad Egbali. This is the first time Baghdad Egbali will be part of the entourage to meet the Brighton faithfuls. And whilst they are doing this, they are going to do so in a face-to-face talk. It's also the first time at Chelsea and Brighton, Asia face-to-face with him. From the Moses Caicedo camp, they are hoping say, and then you may face-to-face talks in the US of any Philadelphia is going to bring some semblance of closure to the deal of Moses Caicedo. And then Caicedo and Mobo Nibi. There are a lot of reasons why he will not play. He had returned to preseason late, or fully fit, and also is subject to a possible transfer. And Brighton will not want to risk it. It's all one Mobo Nibi. He will sit on the bench. He may not even be on the team. But they will talk to him, they will have meetings, and they hope say, and then you may everything with Moses Caicedo. Oh, yeah, Chelsea, you just have to pray, say they pay the money. Obekaya, Jose Mourinho said, "Man, no kwakofa, Drogba abana." Abraham will say, "Ah, which striker it is? Where is this from? Who is he?" What's Mr. Mourinho? Pay and don't speak. So tonight to Todd Bowley and Egbali. Yes, Remo as Chelsea fans. Pay.
Yes, if Vivela resign.
I said Vivela will say on a technical directorship role. Since Strasbourg Mobeka has a multi-club system. On say then a direct rule.
Okay.
Our Chelsea Football Club. Now me a Chelsea me. Let me be very honest with every Chelsea fan. My worry is not just Yenya Caicedo. Do you know my bigger worry? Chelsea is beginning to be a club that everybody at all can ridicule outside. Which who is Roberto Di Zerbi and Brighton? to say oh Chelsea crowd no be me play and crowd become immediate because they are playing in Europe. Chelsea is not in Europe. The public perception of the club Chelsea outside, especially after Vivian are resigning. What does it tell you, Rich? New ownership no check echo. Marina Ganoskaya coach is your Pamo Benny or him. Then your technical director also, let's say out of the door, he just took over in September. It puts an image. We say Sebe. They do not know what they are doing, and it is a little worrying for Chelsea Football Club in that regard. They need to sort things out. But saying you know, the two co-sporting directors now are leading the charge in terms of negotiation. Mikel Arteta said, "Ope Thomas Partey, pa."
Said they are confirming say Partey is staying.
Yeah, pa.
He's not leaving.
Yeah, say he likes Partey.
And good news at the mine.
Yeah, is it? Who said that? The last time he had the money conversation, a good money. And me agree with people who says Partey means mean too full. But it's Saudi phone this kind of bar. Why you now be Europe? So go and take good money and then invest in your life and your future. But I know it's not say as now for show project national. Partey was on the almost and it says as now for act back very close to winning something. And I believe say why doesn't he still stick around? Then win something for himself because Rich. I don't think that there has ever been any Arsenal team in recent times that are this close to winning an English Premier League with the quality of players that they have, with the manager that's in sync with Senor Pesobo and the players that want to play for the badge Arsenal. It is a minyara. To add to the number of Ghanaian players who have won the English Premier League, the last time I think was Michael Essien, should be part or hanging around about a season or two winners a contract and running out. I think at the time, still the Saudi project will be in there, and Thomas Partey can go in there and get a job done. Wow, Kunyani Sika. Now, Andrew Onana about. And now, you're picturing in training. Now, training now, on a friend is a more players near. Players near, but or more kick-ups near the other. He's even playing it better than Ubia. As a goalkeeper. You watch Andrew Onana, I say, Mamina. There's a place near Boss Rondo and a goalkeeper needs him. Now look at that. Look at that. I tell you, Andrew Onana a top goalkeeper in terms of playing the ball. And for me, I can't several times when it comes to controlling the game to prevent chance creation against you, holding up the ball, starting the possession from a chair on him as a goalkeeper, offering a lot of options to progress the ball up top and making sure we won't waste the possession from the first phase of ball progression there. Andrew Onana is the man. I think that you've gotten the right man for the right job or Manchester United or Honor Rich.
Okay. Insurance on 4.5 live on Adum TV and on Pimsan TV.
Where do you make on myself? Mini baby Billy Ocean.
Okay.
Odini birthday. Or Brown for region or analyst. So Billy, happy birthday to you.
All right.
I mean, sure. Now you ain't one commodity, so my Twitter at the Fifi Manfred, Fifi underscore Manfred. Yeah, YouTube ni baby as Fifi Manfred. You come. All
right.
Yeah.
Interesting. What the birthday baby and then so, Madame for Sam sweetheart. Do you know no? Pauli fa link Carol. Fato a Facebook and I Adum TV, Pimsan TV. Na momehelo so hu no Kofi ada wani wo man ha sa wo handdo opelen karo okay because na say they know da ko ba say ma pe bia ma no okay say ma pe nice guy bi na ma no ba say they o si hwan dem say so na unya abesa de ayi but enya wo dia enti ene madam for Sam sweetheart linkaro o say akoto. If you're the friend of Rama Papa B, about fe. I'll cross off one. I know I will be the friend of Rama Papa B. Internet linker or say Akutu or birthday or yeah, Juma, I was Santas and Belcom. Linker, Yamin Shaw, about Hofe, and Pibobia, Machin, sorry, now bo, editing Yamino, Untie, and amen, and Fabon na and Nano pay, and Yamima Sampa. Adum nya bebree na nhyira enso bebree enso meka ho sika enkwatenten ayade enso nim ni na mesre enso edema ye linkaro osei akoto aka Erama Papa B no sa sabre ne party ne bekoso asafo the santasem konfo na no ya hewan mi sam so betumi abana ya di bibia enso ade ahyehye so ho ma me nko ayi America New York Bronx na me chama ba ko pe parking parking so me ka say ayade a parking enso a nephew enso edini birthday na parking in the nephew no in fact belated na ye friend no Nutifafa and then also sorry belated that was Andra and now also do your birthday you know happy birthday to you yes you fear there you show fafalito enti parking New York Bronx also show happy belated birthday. All right yen to us Bismarck Owusu Bempa Yala and so raha na Ayala good morning say bibia boko de
bibia boko
na den tina Kylian Mbappe trend sa
bre na mabre man trend stories one ho this year the Oko Europa is the biggest story out be area and across Europe or the front page of a lot of the biggest newspapers ewo acronym when it comes to sports and man trendy.
Okay.
Now, yeka Kylian Mbappe yeka front pages of papers here. Obviously, you are going to start from L'Equipe. And then one of the L'Equipe newspapers, Kylian Mbappe, and a down front page. Mbappe brave the Japan. Now say he has been asked to be private from the Japan trip. Inti ya drop in simple words ya Mbappe drop from Paris Saint-Germain team echo preseason ewo Japan and South Korea na enye L'Equipe nkwa. The reason why I'm saying say the story is the biggest across Europe and they say oko Spain the front page of Martha and so ewo Mbappe at the a front page with the caption Mbappe oficialmente en venta. Mbappe officially for sale. And Tima and as a master for and so a report. Now Rich, what is the real story? A day and a SC of France concerning Kylian Mbappe. What has happened? Enra Paris Saint-Germain for prepare pre-season. Inti omubo club finally have pre-season game. Emma omu by 2-0. Game na no omubo One of the scorers was Arteta and Kylian Mbappe. Of free bench. Ebe she goal late. Oba na Paris Saint-Germain has one. And the second goal no for omu share preseason game these are the highlights of PSG versus Le Havre. Training ground so supervised by Aurélien Luis Enrique. Now, Rich, this was going to be the last game. Now Paris Saint-Germain for Elbo France and Sana Omotu Ede Ako Japan. Until bien so Kylian Mbappe bo game wa training asembia see wa babo match ni bi po training game ni bi abehye goal enti adwobre no me kosa ne wo se eno makọ omo bo game ni wie ya. Then breaking news from France and they say omo boabo omo ho a omo ko Japan no empeyin for be ka che Kylian Mbappe say ontimi any team no enko Japan nibi. Na they have taken a decision say on fie na omon kombra na onyamre man ho na 10-year contract extension na omodi ato nanim say omama no 1 billion no onyunu hu yie na by the time obeba no onfa ho response enfa emre omo. Now Rich, according to inside sources some meeting way was one-on-one meeting between Ocampus, our the sporting advisor of Paris Saint-Germain, and the Kylian Mbappe. And that So one taking decision say or best sign a contract extension. Tienio or campus a catcher Kylian Mbappe say if he doesn't extend the contract, and yeah, or you're sorry to inform him say on your part of the plans of the club. Say Omu starting next season. On your part of the plans for the club. So why extending the contract no? And for my club friend Paris Saint-Germain. So that is the news. Now the irony of it is say, Ozan go for the brain say Kylian Mbappe ni nya keta also Paris Saint-Germain. Rich Enra Kylian Mbappe unu say Omuja ne kwan no. This is Enra game no. Kylian Mbappe ni nya 8 Omumi nyina were on the pitch. There were passes between them. Now Rich yanku echi kakra. They na Paris Saint-Germain for a unveiling Luis Enrique as omu coach no. The president of PSG, Nasser El Khalifa, eko kansa in same way. And I think said there is a video me tie the back say I can't kill any back pasema. And me tie this video way back specifically because of the transcription na eyana ewas here no. Orano didn't miss words or say and on repeating who BM enter public no. As the president of Paris Saint-Germain, the decision no NSA it is either Kylian Mbappe ebe extending the contract and as a club no ebe tono. And that is the final decision of the club. Almost the same way no. Na Kylian Mbappe wa Cameroon. Now Rich, almost Kylian Mbappe back no. Even say on him say, yeah, unveiling the new coach of Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, can say it is either by extending the contract and also Metono no. Abantene by or more howa. He has not said anything about anyone has seen a chi come on all holidays or by or no bianca sai or any training. And when you could Paris Saint-Germain for no. The power of silence. Say obi come was a big no you di unkasa.
I don't know it na wow who's why bibi. Or bad wo. Yes wo hu you. But who's on can was a anka. Was a wow ha. Conscience.
Ebe kum.
Obey I open so kum ya na. What cheating with one children.
Dia
on can was a.
Dia ma Paris Saint-Germain for. I take his decision when you say. After this explosion any ultimatum unim say na say El Khalifa Kosuka say o mama branch ultimatum to July 31st. Say on communicating bibi nchire omo. Since we are by here obani training obia nka wasam. Akwo ewe ni dindi ire. I was say ye bibi to put pressure on him. And Omujiri said the best way to decide is to say look, ye call Japan and South Korea. Now, Rich, what is the significance of sad decision now? Paris Saint-Germain for taking the first and foremost is to tell Kylian Mbappe say they are ready to move on as a team without him. What did the person make can say? If you Kylian Mbappe who is you jaw me Kylian Mbappe. Now me want limbo about me. Enti ma nyawe ko muntimi nyame. Now they say they are going on a pre-season to the field. You must then realize that Charlie and then confirm why is serious. And they can move on without me, especially when they sent Ocampo to go and tell him say why extend no contract now? I am here as the technical advisor to tell you say you will not be part of your plans.
So I answer me to say now Paris Saint-Germain say yeah amount 10 years extension. Sign 1 billion euros. Yes, sir. Now 10 years the player on number so about club will be. Now also one extension. How's it 10 years?
So I say it is just on paper.
Okay, maybe
just tentative.
Okay.
Opa Kylian Mbappe can say obe trigger sign the contract now and then only 2025 no. Asem na wu.
Okay.
Asem na wu.
I don't come man $1 billion.
No, if it's a man $1 billion per. Say o sign contract no. Ye dey ba montin, ye nim say sign contract on paper till 2024. And our contract nim say who as Kylian Mbappe say do 2024 now before you go 2024 season no. Who or the right say over activate 1 year extra na dey 2025. That is what they want him to do. So 10 years in it is because or yes on Serbian no so yeah man offer. But all that they are expecting him to do. And he said just trigger the 2025 1 year option na contract mu no na echirenye din. Because the plan no, you see, and that is where it gets so complicated. And then I make a lot of them say the two parties seems right on paper. On paper, Kylian Mbappe contract was 2024. Ono and then what the right say obe activity 2025 for the ano. And what problem say all activity. But Paris Saint-Germain for so jiri say na say no was say contract no. Apart from the other two people, so the gentleman agreement was that only ever bought 2024. No, you activate the 2025. Send your bear France Air host the Olympic Games in 2024. Go, you'll be part of the French men's team now about Olympic Games now, and you will do that to give the France Olympics, you know, some image. Be say the war and the Olympic Games, you know, especially football, no, and your person we are sad, you know, as a Paris Saint-Germain player. Assembly no Ubo Olympic Games in the we know your desire to leave. Say no contractor, then we will have the opportunity to go on the negotiating table and say nobody can say on person will cook for free no. Ni yetimi ni club be or be edi won komo ni at home. That is the gentleman agreement. Abrante a person obrichi agreement no. Now Rich, so what from l'équipe le Parisien RMC obia story oyeye ne giga odi babonte and say Paris Saint-Germain phone NGD and they use the word very certain say Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid akase say obeba free next summer.
Okay.
Nti do mu ye ni nyina it is because they think say the Abrante agree only ye di no. The Ekowie ni say on a Real Madrid for na kasesi say next summer Obebo abe joining Omo for free. Whether it is true or not, that is the belief of Paris Saint-Germain for no. And why they are treating Kylian Mbappe the way they are treating him. Now, Rich.
And in reality, say okay, because they say why stand the contract now. Na me aduma next year. Free.
Obeko baby. Now, Rich. Let's young correct this story be. So I say over the front page of Massa, almost say Mbappe officially for sale.
Okay.
Say Utia all the foreign tablets and they say the enra Paris Saint-Germain Edia Mbappe no say a freeze enra econo. Yeah, the Kylian Mbappe have to transfer market in this one. Yeah, tono. L'équipe say there be yes I not here. L'équipe say Oma catch Kylian Mbappe say still now no contract no money no war e book mu no say until 31st of July to tell them whether or be activity and so activity no. That is what they are giving him room to decide. Inti impempe ayeka say Kylian Mbappe is not for sale. Internally they are giving him the room to operate. Now on one can decide. Now the deadline it come say Kim 31st July it come wie. Now say Kylian Mbappe encash. Now say still the letter now the bro no that's what say me activity there. That is when they will declare him for sale and put Kylian Mbappe on the market. But there is one thing. And I think 1 hour ago, and Lekip say, even though they know that is the stance of the club, there is a Saudi Arabian club, our trouble Paris Saint-Germain, officially say Opeso to Kylian Mbappe. Omuntimi reveal Sikana and Kofoni Ekotino, and Omuntimi reveal club kra Kylian Mbappe abase omopemu. Nenso so no, say wa onim say sem job for the yan kokonsa for. There is one journalist be of France. And was you say l'équipe si omo nka onu do obeka. Ali Fona. Omo an omo pe line on Messi no. Omo an omo line on Messi 500 million a year no. Omo. Na omo say omo anya Messi no. Omo be so mo de Kylian Mbappe e be hye bibi ana Messi wo no. And obi an fanto omutrim say sika na omo quote no for Kylian Mbappe no and in sika o man somebody man no is in the region of the na no man say o mo de man Lionel Messi no sa pepepe and o mo de Kylian Mbappe it's rich o me ko Japan and South Korea na ba Kylian Mbappe will be there waiting for them anytime you be film be member training me dem me ba medical catch am say me extend my contract no after July 31st officially your chance Paris Saint-Germain pay l'équipe et the ba beto abontin say afi Kylian Mbappe ni ye turn because we can't afford to lose him with the investment ayaye on him for free it is also a club are opener but Everton na you do one rich and you be whether indeed Real Madrid no ya branch any dream club no and the offer be kwa to branch no and I say they will sit down because omoni branch dey do come away to come for free and say obeko for free Paris Saint-Germain first get a certain thing also mo yes ke fi branch any no clubs now almost baba say oh yes yenya na Everton no we Kylian Mbappe say yes enjoying those clubs and I say dear and e be see because I am we rich untimi kan che player say magic club we sika enti kone kobo now plan see you okay what you secret the player must also decide whether indeed sa club no obebo anasa ombo enti a very very complicated saga Africa na asase but Paris Saint-Germain for so abo onya onka ono onwere se nkyere o manye o mo si akere Kylian Mbappe by telling him say ora we are ready to move on from you and that onka ho say ye do ko Japan now let's go to Arsenal. There's an interesting development at Arsenal 50 ho rich Arsenal team no is in the right direction after the omo last season this season omo buy no omo ato players and omo start omo preseason and omo America omo first game against Major League Soccer superstars there were league ni no Arsenal able we no omo show by 5-0 enti ani omo ekoyie ema Mikel Arteta ene ne mantia no ene Arsenal fans omo wi ase nyina rich say open one club you bully deeper transfer window here even though enyankwe we here Arsenal Football Club and the quality of the players are omo join the project no ema nkofo gide say Mikel Arteta ni edu ni Arsenal why is serious rich they've brought in Abante FN Jonathan Timber but enya Timber na make no wasem me be say na analysis na ye the concentration our Arsenal midfield no and we will play two voices because rich say over Arsenal under Mikel Arteta Arsenal red Mikel Arteta last season ebo in a 4-2-3-1 until the goalkeeper Ramsdale now about Ben White no about Gisenko no about William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes in 4 and 5 then he plays Ghana need Thomas Partey with Granit Xhaka now about Bukayo Saka on the right, Gabriel Martinelli on the left, Martin Odegaard in number 10 row behind Gabriel Jesus. This was predominantly the way an Arsenal ever last season. Now, Rich, this transfer window, Arsenal had to declare Rice 105 million. If you must say it can rise to 120 million. And Arsenal are breaking the record for a British player. Ayatono in the Premier League for Abante FN Declan Rice. And you know, Omato Abante FN can have it from Chelsea. And confirm you can have it, sir. But during Omo MLS All-Stars game, no, can have it in the first preseason game, score this wonderful volley. I mean, they'll be like, so okay, Abante said you want to bet me, said you want to bet me. Now, Rich, before I didn't come on. What we are talking about, and they say, Arsenal to Declan Rice, Omatoka have it. They already have Thomas Partey, Jorginho, Granit Xhaka and Koi. And sa omu team ni fifi hano. Mikel Arteta epe only 3 players e fifi hono. Rich, why mo ene bebo? Why mo ene bebo Arsenal sa 3 we no. Now out of the 3 no matter no Arsenal captain in Martin Odegaard untimi bench no and he was one of the best players last season in the league and Odegaard number 10 only obi any competition was our number 10 ho until you pull Odegaard off. Aka Arsenal 6 and 8. Why and with the inclusion of Declan Rice, with the inclusion of Kai Havertz, Thomas Partey encore baby na Granit Xhaka so encore baby no. Why and the Bobo Arsenal almost 6 and you
no I am Germany no.
Encore.
Wow.
You see our gentleman agreement with Leverkusen, but as we speak, encore Rich. It's not gone anywhere. Now that is where we go back to your voices now one. Mikel Arteta, after say Kai Havertz in the goal, no, has spoken on baby or no as a coach, you know, and did say about Abranti friend Kai Havertz. It's Oba Noah, then we move on with the conversation, Rich.
I think again that's one of the main qualities that he had, and he gives us something very different with his quality, with his size as well. When we have to beat the press, for example, and use him as a target man, so we will see. For now, he's playing the attacking midfielder position, but I'm sure throughout the season and throughout games as well, we're going to have the option to use him in different positions.
Okay.
Mikel Arteta say, Kai Havertz no, because of the way we sit here no, his skill set. So person obiti presser ono ena ya ode ne target man and Abrante any team in different positions in no this time around I want Arsenal team no why now you say Kai Havertz there Arsenal when he fits into baby no and ode Abrante ne be hye ho now Rich my yanka conform mo hye say sa game na Kai Havertz ehye sa go na ye ka ho asem no in the second half of the match Kai Havertz be mu no obeyi Bukayo Saka enti obeyi Arsenal right winger no eno ono be boy now Mikel Arteta catch there and say because of Sago na o say no any quay of us use Kai Havertz no e ma obi a indication say Kai Havertz no e bia na Arsenal in turn so be use no in deep midfield say na yenim so oba be hye Granit Xhaka ho no enti sa ye quite tactical ball no so a ye 6 and 8 na ye pon 150 ha no Mikel Arteta ka just say that because Havertz no the way o si ball no it is either I'm going to play him in number 10 row and I say any of the front lines no sometimes even as my target man as a first number 9 that is where I decide to use him now Rich so okasa emanin dada will say on team use in the deep row because ye nim last season say Arsenal e bobo a ye be hu say Alexander Zinchenko every number 3 abeka Thomas Partey 150 then pushes Granit Xhaka to add up to Abrante Afeno Martin Odegaard in double number 10.
Okay, what can Xhaka wants me dem say ya share for mo share live on Facebook na Pensant TV ni ade no almost say Abrante Afeno Granit Xhaka okọ and we bought game drama by
Leverkusen gone. He is gone.
Oh, they say you on the film. Me in fact, me so but now I don't know say
I've not had any confirmation. Now Rich, say Okwa is the same analysis that I'm doing. Say last season, the way na Arsenal using no. Says the same Koban 50 ape. Then you see Granit Xhaka move to double number 10 with Martin Odegaard. And to say Oya friend Mikel Arteta catch us so meeting here you see Kai Havertz in advanced role as an offensive midfielder. It could be a number 8 joining Odegaard as double number 10. Say no you see Granit Xhaka no. And I say he could play on any of the wings and as a target man. No so no. Your interest there. It is not about where Kai Havertz will play. Your interest is about this Ghanaian midfielder called Thomas Partey. Now, Enra, yes,
on
my update
Partey.
On Partey.
Without a question of a doubt, Thomas Partey is a super important player for us and for me, and we want him to be in the team. That's for sure.
Now, that wasn't it from Arteta. He was pressed on Partey twice more, and he remains steadfast that he expects the player to remain as part of his team. He was asked that, you know, when Declan Rice was signed, the presumption was that he was coming in to replace Partey, and Mikel Arteta said no. His plan was that the two of them could play together, and actually they want greater competition for places in a lot of positions, and that was part of his thinking.
They can play together, and that was in my plans. And if we want to improve the squad and have more quality, we need players that can play together, but we need players in the same position that have to fly for the praises. And it's something that we haven't had over the last few years, and we wanted to improve that, and that's why we brought Declan as well.
He was then asked, do you expect Partey to stay? Have you had any talks with him? And he said, well, every time I've ever spoken to him, he's given me the indication that he wants to stay. But there's been a lot of interest in him. So do you actually expect him to stay?
Yes.
Has there been any conversations with him about what his priority is?
No. And every time I spoke to him and every time I had conversation with him, he's willing to stay with us. So
I love the way I report and it's putting Niema together.
Simple.
I said the presumption was that they can rise a bad year
replace
Partey. But I'm saying, we can't tell and so I'm there. Yes, I now did it.
Fantastic.
Wow.
That is why now me very bent on say about full tape, no.
Okay.
Now I think it is clear. Everyone understand what the coach of Arsenal said about Partey situation. For all moment, bro, for no multi, and this is a cheap laugh. Mikel Arteta say, "One got to declare or the neighbor be Partey nine." Now, you see word be or say Partey is super important, super underline, super important to the Arsenal project now. Oh, you know, and that's. Abante nimpo any declarize ebetimi ababom na ni team no de na o hwehwe animu ene say team no be ye team a say o pre won ape position no obetum nchene no kukwanti no de Thomas Partey bai nti say ono Jorginho declarize o me ku o training ground say me pesa me bo nti ebema team no are very very healthy in terms of competition and oni Thomas Partey atwetwe nkomo a lot of the time. Na debi on the batutun komo bia Partey ka che ne se coach me besa me tena Arsenal na besa me ball e de maw asem na to atwa. What it means is that say enye bibia eye unexpected ne ba bebo mu a Rich Thomas Partey is staying at Arsenal. Now Rich say Partey stay are we going to see then Partey with Declan Rice together? And I say, Jorginho, Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey. What is the combination? Saying that Mikel Arteta, any team now that he has given all of us the indication, say Thomas Partey is staying. No, how is he going to play? And Rich, no matter how he tries to play, no, will Thomas Partey be crucial in that? No, Rich. Me remfi me ndada ye ho ye be wie Arsenal season we no Rich na Jorginho to Partey me boa eni edi ka say e bo na omudi akoto Declan Rice eni akete omudi tia no e be den say Mikel Arteta dey abante ne betena bench enti unim se Gane Saka kwa ena me gina he without any doubt in my mind say Arsenal started this season, I said the movie last season now. Then Rich, it is going to be in that engine room, no. Declan Rice, Jorginho, and Abrante FN Martin Odegaard. Unless your both season new year, you know. Any pieces in the year to say about that season, you know. Thomas Partey proved back to Mikel Arteta say, "Son is starting 11, you know, here." And when he gets us back, say Kim, then we are going to see Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. Medical culture say Odegaard there, untimi fa unsanka no. Na sa 6 and 8 way no. Now it is clear between Partey, Rice, Jorginho, some players na miensa, Debiano, they will have to fight for only 2 slots, and Thomas Partey is being given a fair deal. Say why you adwuma bia mameda? Minim say adwuma unim ye otemase as a coach. Into me more opportunity. Stay, earn your money and fight for your position. Into me say Ghana for ye dim komo we bi ma. Ye nyi emotions in film. Anya hwe kwase si aye clear. Si nya Partey onko ba bia. Afla na na otena. Oben na watu no for say ora forget about a lot of the lifestyle names. Some na yet to found. Nigeria who concentrate to a park in so.
Part in the doors.
Born who here because they say there. Ya bro competition pa.
But I say
Arsenal for
no. I mean can't you say Agbina. Nyame adoma season ebe wura mu India na tie PSA kojo as a shaggy or say Arsenal squad depth is now a nightmare for the rest of the clubs. Yeah. What a team now, Arsenal.
Me and me share Ray. One of the biggest Arsenal fans I mean Momo Kumasi or Juma I think Ray or UMB bank or a banker or carry same thing chireme. As I say, Obo Arsenal dia na Europe and home popo. And that they are going to compete with rich or more team.
Arsenal, yeah.
Yes, they have a very good team.
And last season, no G League, you know.
They have a very good team.
Because of Declan Rice inclusion,
because of Rice, Timbers, Kai Havertz, inclusion, strong. Already they had a good team.
Yeah.
Now they are deepening their squad. And especially when they are deepening their squad, they are not letting key players also leave. And to the ever become quality no more than that. And near him say, oh, Omube, and Kaebia, Partey Beko, Jaka Beko, but says Jaka and Kwana Partey, that's what's not there. Which they are improving on their team quality, and you should expect, say, they will go to the next level of more competitiveness, And that is it for Thomas Partey, any situation, We have for born in the dark. Your time, Kakra.
42.
The Akaning in Akama. Yanko Chelsea. Or reference. Oh, dark.
Chelsea for the Messiah.
Oh, okay. Oh, now, Obi Kwemu.
Next season, we will have 14. From 12, don't go 14.
Rich.
Messiah.
Fifi Betty won't train Enra, the interviewer, or reference Mauricio Pochettino, doing Chelsea or more training camp or more no. Fifi talked about Norma for. I am talking about one thing he said, and I'm Norma. I'll add the captaincy thing. No, I think the captain's in the update, and they say, "Oh, say, see, who Chelsea captain under him? Ebe Chelsea first game of the Premier League against Liverpool.
Okay.
Until preseason, forget about one Chelsea captain. Say Chelsea won first game against Liverpool in Premier League ni mu a ene ebe hu hwan eno no atusi as the captain ti Eric Ten Hag atusi the captain in pre-season Pochettino say on pre no ho mo bo Liverpool a na obeyi mo captain e di ama na eno oka asembi o say entieni ye o Pochettino say Chelsea aton players bebre Chelsea be koso aton players bebre because on tiasie say obeko training grounds now be bring 30 to 35 players some for munye training odo mo yeden o se team wo ko training na players about training kra 23 24 maximum 25 and you can say brosa into only waka churches and penny for say they need to continue to clear out a lot of players, and that is the message of Mauricio Pochettino. Now, Rich, Chelsea are clear players, pa. Conte ko, Koulibaly ko, Kovacic ko, Mendy ko, Kai Havertz ko, Aspilicueta ko, Pulisic ko, Loftus-Cheek ko, Messi Mount ko, Dasro Fofana ko. Now, Aubameyang come say, and Enra Oma unveiling special video Odyssey and Omoyema Aubameyang. Odi Aubameyang come here. Chelsea are on 14 players, Rich. 14 players.
Still no Mdoso.
And Chelsea Jomo Amomoko. So all the Chelsea players Omojo Moko and that's all the Omoya first 11. Now this is what you are going to get, Rich.
I'm at on 14.
14.
We senka under Sebia and the normal the able game crowd. 11 the best 30.
11 after 10
at the bench. Chelsea team
14 players.
No wonder to be 12.
Chelsea. Chelsea Joe Mukain. Ama Omoko. And our manager they say there still have to be more. Now Rich, you wait Chelsea someone departures from first 11 there. I say commend the better pomu. Three back no Aspilicueta, Koulibaly and Ampedu. then Loftus-Cheek wing back, Pulisic wing back, Kovacic and N'Golo Conte. Kai Havertz in Messi Mount behind striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Rich, I'm here for Niagro. Say, Ebia probably because of positions not so more bonintino. Ebia because when I say Pulisic ne Loftus-Cheek community member wing backs, but they've played wing backs at Chelsea. This team, on the face of it, it's a good team. But some place we Chelsea amomoko and they Aubameyang. Now it comes back to see our squad now Pochettino one. Though it is good or so team so. And me see an interview in run or say who's a Chelsea next preseason game against Brighton. Or so or side in Kwana bebo. Intim Kwana or side on bebo bim. Intim paying for a young woman so bebo no. Forget about them and Kwana sa bebo bim. Intim Nicolas Jackson mo in Kukumo. Martins mo or one of Sababo because Ojidi say omu no bebe did no on them. Now say what here? And Kwano and the real friend Mauricio Pochettino after say catch a club so omu interested in going on loan bim. They want to stay. And to be say Martin now share 2 goals no. Last season no Burnley on loan also omu ko loan bim. Pochettino abande Ojidi we mu ye betra. I don't know how far Pochettino ebetimi Sam Kwano abo season ni there. But the Bia catch Chelsea fans say, typically, if you want to understand the competition now, move away from Chelsea and look at your competitors. Team no, and see whether the quality of players no. That is very, very important to know whether you are ready to compete and I say you are not ready to compete. Chelsea Benya Moes Caicedo, but they will get them at the price and the terms of Tony Bloom. I'm is arguing from Trim.
100 no me do budget.
Look, Omun kwaya Bloom eton vis besuma. Edema Tottenham. Omun kwaya first one Tony players. Ma say Matt Law money Chelsea Pro Media for nature say Argentina say almost sign contractor omun for release clause and shemna come trigger. Sebi. So omun yan kwase afo.
Obi na ye ni team. Is it them so the new Daniel Levy?
Me say
open plus over 100 we do over 100
uko Europa there are a lot of teams omomodo no to scout well, bring the players, add value to them and sell. One of the best our best is Borussia Dortmund. What is Borussia Dortmund assign player with the release clause as Semuda entire see so when the release clause never say unless say be a player no insist with the agent setting china one fan say am sign ma. Sometimes no park no they shame 100 million 150. No trust negotiable. No a ticket near that hole. Ma go if you consistently say Bloom must say NTA. Bloom must say we tell us for a team ye. I'm talking to you. Bloom must say Moes Caicedo no. Omu who said declaration in Bob watching more. Etino. And to say Aston Villa for West Ham Etimito declare rice 105 million. Unkuta 100 and near Hona Unya Bantia Fenum West Caicedo. Now, Rich, I'm telling you, they will not sell a Brantiano less than a fee plus add-ons less than 80 million, 85, 90. That is the region of Sika Mope. Until last time I Chelsea this 70 coin now, almost 70 add-ons and count. Me also said to the blogger say, "Mon for my dear Comomo." Now mon can't say you're serious and you're Juman what. Now say what Brighton over from website and on Twitter handle. Every day be on training be rich. The first video they post, Moes Caicedo, and they've posted, Moses lead us out of the dugout. They are trying to paint the picture to you. Say, Brighton, near Johnny training. So opener, first cabra. I yes, idea. And then it's come. And our long-term contracts. And today are in a negotiating seat. The Umbeka and our Obetia and Chelsea must get our business done. And now, Pochettino was asked, say, Chelsea beko sort of players and also here they will still do 1 or 2 additions. And then some 20% and say, open the time, bang. also okonya ne ntemu a e kan ni beje ho because every coach bia e be so onya ne players e pre-season na odi omo FM enti rich that is Chelsea any omo business omo ye minister come few minutes
kakra bi na
say MLS or
the real goat debate na
oh no
okay
say that debate ya wie dada
Moso on J World Cup
after kata 22 ya wie dada
mo me kasa
ya wie sa debate dada
see eti South FIFA no pay
oh say
FIFA is goalkeeper no or suspect no either so a plumber now a teacher ni bi and one am said that catch the goalkeeper so on say open afi do aba ti yenye bibi na ni league nim
unum
because goalkeeper timi bo free kick to na e show dem say am say fi wo ho.
I'm not here to debate FIFA.
Okay.
But Metesa Oka say Ronaldo na any goals because Ronaldo has goals be brave.
On record.
Nti me asema me catch na say the way are all subject Messi free kick way to the optic eyes. Na all forensic analysis no. The man Gini say Ronaldo na the greatest which is in the goals no. He should subject Ronaldo goals to the same thing. Na on make can say the over report emu saying and over report ama FIFA. Sani goals no against Luxembourg money those Latvia.
Yeah.
The on subject nyina
Montenegro
because also no the man Ronaldo go and goals now
goals
good and he should subject all the goals Ronaldo has scored not only free kicks all of them now on yes I review now why on Messi free kick no now on make can say emududu say and over report ama FIFA say
well
investigation
not the exhibit men can say Uncle for the goalkeeper no or a friend teacher
Rich,
what's your friend?
Mami for the last minute, you know, and so it's a Hollywood football.
Yeah.
And any serious business. We are just talking about the air frenzy. We are so be a count some na yes, yeah, Kabi. Now, what was our video? We on the owner of Inter Miami.
Okay.
Into Beckham, the co-owning club, no. Now, Osha video now. You see his reaction within the family. Any Beckham munina. Say at the DNS, Ebia na unim dia almost celebrity and almost yewe. So these are the owners. Also on yin on who be da. He's in a mood of ecstasy. That is that is the owner. Yes, and this is the video with Messi Abusia for Beckham.
Look at David Beckham.
That is what Messi has brought to US any MLS no. Now Rich.
But before I yell about to crown. When you say so mom kotra VIP ko game no. Say o converted the bag Ghana schema. Can it gather no? 190 million.
Na dey tell am convert.
And 19,000.
I dey tell am convert.
Na ya convert say.
Mo convert e musika. Obi ti aboche
bi annual salary we dey akwa ball a day.
Oh, annual salary no wow what Ghana. You see, omo this can as in when baby omo tinya ketia etia omo
19,000 VIP omo mkotna VIP ko game no 19,000
and convert sa na what sell story no.
Rich
Messi aba and Messi buy no they are it's the be am catch us say football and sports onye sure say ya hyehyɛ baby na ye kire say movie. How did let me tell the story. Messi by no the first match day was a cup match. Ewo MLS against Cruz Azul. Inti enra numre uko US at 8 p.m. and now omo start ball no. Yedika be catch say ticket were sold out as high as $100,100 for the popular stance, no. Any baby are very familiar, no. Now, Rich, Enra, Uko US timer, area bell 2-3. And in for new video started Sababonte, LeBron James, Kim Kardashian, one. Obia so come Miami, Aquacoshebo, because Messi airborne the first game. It is a lot of superstars, a lot of stars, from basketball to musicians to TV stars, TV presenters. Obia Elko Miami because Lionel Messi are arriving. Rich, you're starting game, no? There was this big banner. Oh, goal back kwechi no omachro bienvenido la familia welcome we are family with a big Lionel Messi picture and a banner no so then the game started Rich I went to your friend Roy on I said the first goal at the Mar Club your friend Inter Miami and look at the goal now say you know boom and a bonus share 1-0 Inter Miami share then Messi comes in the second half and Kofuna to come up game now 1-1 now Fifi talks about goalkeeper no I am talking about time on time no
Reverend is saying 2 minutes na toso near 190 na we no the 2 minutes after
2 minutes na pa ho
because we had time now 93 minutes 44 seconds
fantastic and in the time na the toso no obi a prior delays am referee say o yam mo bi nka ho and 2 minutes ni pa referee toso no po anu apa ho almost the last kick of the game then this free kick na Fifi care about goalkeeper no people should watch the angle of maybe a ball on the crochet you know na on for listen and answer koto and koto so obechia
I shouldn't go fe
look Rich look at the angle na ball on the crochet you know how do you save this whether or trepi or what sound said you can be terrible as a goalkeeper but anger na ball ni kwase ye no Rich untimi nche
Katia call and say what calculated first game
anytime na make at say minim say ball ni asese o baby na ye kire how come Messi might anticipated debut almost 94 minutes Messi abegya free kick ho we to say game ni say 2-1 Messi free kick no e win first game e dey ama Inter Miami how come how do we tell this story
okay
Messi aba wakwa wonders Rich and yeah team for ni ahefo emfanto mutrim say
yeah
impempi no see this serious in common we are yeah this are Hollywood stories be say because of Messi mo MLS no and so ba better this is not serious business
around say or a friend teacher all right yeah so inshallah 4.5 live on Pinsan TV and afi Asempa 94.7 weekend edition of Inshallah Guitar Passwords na eguso ya dey mamo yaba fie na efisa me pese ya be share from yasama ye be kan ye even ayala de kind of story no buy maybe be to aso be ka se fifin so be tu mu ntine ene atem de amanfo de bi papa se yesi akoka se coach doctor Prosper Nate Ogum assign ebeba ayekuma sasanoko now before I arrested you the man say din kan kra catch him dada se confirmation no aba se anra abra asantema wura opim so say tutena se now free old players and the supporters leaders no I never can baby or catch there kwasi apia se kwasi them matter say teams no dodo na obi aye pre-season ha se to teams on Bobo Premier League no Ghana Premier League obi asa so any pre-season or multiple players but as ko dey no business eti kwasi me show se nani kire ya pe coach mame na omadebo kotoko bobo kuru na afei ono so ntimi nye na bibia enkon kan fama aye kotoko na ebra opim so task kwasi apia no moment tie bi na the reason why ntia sa confirmation we abano na afei yemfa no emfa nhyase awo twumadi no enso ase e de opim so say to ebra o ka kire kwasi apia se kwasi me so benana pe coach efama kotoko no yentie bi na afei yento aso enso awo aye show so eni hey adi asebo okay
akwasi player recruitment so awo ho sesi a na wo si ehunu kwan de be paso minim sa coach kura wo wa e de wo na abaka kire me de me wo wa se mebusa memo abaka kire sesi a na afi sesi a na wo me hwe kasa ni nyina so the players yes here to be at kasa tentente ehunu be be players na pa na wo si etimi nya bi na ne kire ya na wanya coach or I no position say no mama ho na eboa na mutumi identify players na physical na nature as e beto ni nyina so azakwa na de mo kan bebe o see players na ekobobo so so see it me nyane nyina wie na pɛ dan so ombɛda mu nyina na coach nti from kumukura za na fe ye hu de wo bɛ yɛ ne ene wa or the entire zake outstanding a year we have to play. There's recruitment of players. I know when I need more. So the coach Chronoba, technical. We need some money. I pay ready so the bit will be not the academy mobile negotiate. And then it's because time no come. July no say no next week no. So see it me who necessary pay coach Chronoba to know my pay training and then must start the competition.
Okay, enti anura krowura opimso say tu aka kire kwasi apia se kwasi misra benana enani kire ya pe coach efama me na me fama ayekotobobuku no na afei ono so em start djuma no emfama kuma asase no ko enti anura no mu pagya omumu a in fact na nkomo no so no ma di nkadi ndada enti omu pagya omumu a no na kwasi apia ene nipa kakra omu koe no omu nyina agitu mu se doctor Prosper na te ogun adwuma obaye de ma ayekuma sasoro kono obaye adwuma so because the first season of the G League and no more project na opani no eye de ma kotokwa senye kwa okoya